So as you can see, I'm already in Fruity Loops already. Yeah, FL Studio 20.5, and what you see on your screen right now is the instrumentals I've created or the beats I've created, and I would like you to listen to the beat first before we get into how we created this or how I created this.
Is the wicked producer.
Alright, so you've had a feel of how the beat is like. Now let's get into how the beat was made. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that yet, because it's going to help me grow my channel and it's going to help me bring you more tutorials such as this. Please, you can hit the subscribe button, and if you don't like the video later, you can unsubscribe for me, please. Thank you. That was just by the way. Let's get into how I made this video. Okay, first off, I had my samples laid from my drums, and this is how the drum sounds like. So it's just the basic trap, or should I say hip hop kind of layout. We're just doing the primary thing, you understand, and you just do your layout like that. And if you want, you can pause this video and copy the way I have arranged my drum patterns or my snare patterns so that you could have the same thing produced. And after that, the next thing I did was I played my kick, which sounded like this. Yeah, so that was how my kick sounded. Then after that, the next thing was to have a clean 808, which I had from Flex, and I used that to play my 808 sound, and this was how I arranged the 808 pattern. So as you can see, okay, so after which I went for my keyboard sound, and I used the Fruity FL key, just played something nice. This was the chord I played. So if you're wondering, the chord, it was on C, and this is how I played it. So you can just copy it if you want. Then from there From there, I played something from Nexus, and this was how I arranged the Nexus pattern. Just the same way I arranged the FL key pattern. It was the same way, the same chord, just that I used a different plugin and it gave me a different sound, and it sounded like this. And it's just a plugin from the Nexus, that is the Gates pad, which is called TG complex, as you can see here. So you can just use the same thing, you're going to get the same sound. Whatever I'm showing you today is going to give you the same sound I produced. So after that, I went to Purity and I used this. So Purity, and the preset I used here was strings, and the string I used was the Elic Fowler. Yeah, get it. So after that, I went on and on to add more Nexus sounds, and this one was from the Nexus sound, as you can see. And listen to it, just have a listen to it.
Is this the wicked producer?
Sorry, my bad. Alright. After I had this sound, I knew that my beat was complete. This was my breakthrough sound because I kept it. I didn't play it as a chord. I just picked the keys one after the other, as you can see on it. And at the end of the day, when I listened to it, I was like, wow, this is the go-to sound. This is the sound I was. It has some kind of bass underneath, and it has this MIDI sounds all wrapped in one. So if you are listening to this sound and you don't take care, you think that I played more than one or I used more than one plug-in, but it's just a single plug-in that gave me the sound. Woo! And it was mad. Then afterwards I added another sound from Boo Bass. And Boo Bass is a plugin basically in Fruity Loops, so you can just find it anywhere. And remember, the sound I just showed you, or the layup I showed you, is the same layup I just copied. So basically, I didn't play much stuff in this one, and it gave me the bass sound. And after that, I just added a little bit of Nexus again, and this one sounded like this. This helped my high frequencies to stand out. You understand? The high frequencies stood out after I added this sound. So after this one, I added a little bit of sax slap, then my signature, and at the end of the day, this is what we had.
Is this the wicked producer?